Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky Permadeath the Journey. I was sitting around here. Did a lot of work though. Look at all this. I took out all those trays and I reinstalled a bunch of trays. My camera driving is terrible. Planted a bunch of poop. I also planted a bunch of mordite. It's the death venom, whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't remember what the what that farmer said it was called. But here we are. Here's our little living room. Wish I had like a blanket and a pillow. Man, that would be nice. Just kick back. Do that. Enough of this silliness. Let's get to work. I did a whole bunch of stuff, except I forgot to make fuel. So no frigate missions today. I did so much stuff that I forgot to make fuel. Oh well. Oh my god, look at all that rare metal. Wow. Attacked while scanning planet O'Hara. Pirates had poor infosec defenses. Overrode navigation systems in hostile vessels. Directed enemy fleet into nearby stellar flare. Yikes. 5-area death site. That's cool. That's one of the things I did today was I made a bunch of stuff. Put a bunch of stuff away. Made a bunch of emerald. Oh. Deep level mining teams extracted 92,000 tons of liquid metal, and all we get out of that is 6 neural ducts. That doesn't seem right. There's some silver. There's some gold. Silver and gold. Semiconductors. Made semiconductors today, too. Alrighty. Where was I? Okay. Emerald. Yeah, we were out of emerald, so I made a bunch of emerald. I mean, other than this goofing around, I did other things. What we got here? Storage. I think the storage is now full. I'll have to go check. If it's full, that would mean that it's spread somewhere else. $863. We have a little bit of room left. Okay. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, I was also out of cadmium. Oh. I'll get back to it. That needs to go back. Today we're going to go get missions. We're gonna bounce from station to station. And oh my gosh, I have so much stuff now. Everything is full. Just about everything is full. And really thinking about taking all of these out and moving them back there. Like I could plant all this cactus, but I'm gonna need a bunch of pyrite. Bunch of pyrite. Alright, we don't have any fuel. These guys have been standing around. Oops. Yeah, decline. Why? Because I haven't done this. We did complete that planet though yesterday. That was awesome. I forgot to do all this paperwork. And I didn't really do any work. There's a bunch more. I'm looking for nanites. We're up to 20,000. Other than getting why did I even land? Other than getting missions. I'm thirsty again. Other than getting missions, we also need to get upgrades for the warp drive, because I can't stand that. The less than 1,500. A fighter ought to be able to do a good deal more than that. Right. Here's your minerals. 1,145 nanites. Now we're talking. That's what you're supposed to get. But you have to do the work in between. We'll just wait around because I'm carrying a bunch of stuff, but I don't know what he wants. Selenium. Okay, that's maybe I can call it. I had a little trouble with this earlier. Every time I clicked on this, it went back to that. And I don't know what that was about. Probably some kind of a weird computer problem, or maybe it's the mouse. I don't know. It's a cheap mouse. Cheap mouses are better for me. There's your selenium. Sack rush clippings. Well, thanks for that. Yeah, we'll just send that right straight back. Okay. We have to sell those modules in a space station. I think we're still in the Gex system with the orange planet that was so awesome to us. I don't remember if there was a hyperdrive there, or if we've even been to the space station. I don't remember that either. Let's go find out. Yeah. See, look, there's a huge ocean down there. I knew there was. I just couldn't see it. Look at how huge that looks. At least it looked like an ocean. Maybe it's just a bunch of interconnected lakes. Alright, where's the space station at? Oh, listen to this music. Trippy. Oh, a nice shot of the ship right there. That looks awesome. That was cool. There's that ringed planet that we could see through the clouds. But look at the position of it now. We would never be able to see that from that orange lush. God, I'm so thirsty. Oh, it's a bubbling planet. I don't think we have any bubbles. Some guy on Steam Forum today. A lot of Xbox players come to Steam Forum because they don't know where else to go. And that's kind of sad. It's sad because I try really often on Steam Forum to get people to come to YouTube and join the community there. Because the community on Steam Forum can be really toxic. But there was a guy on Steam Forum today who was an Xbox user, and he said all of a sudden his brakes don't work. And I don't know what to say to him. He says it's not his controller. You check that. So I don't know what could cause that. I don't know how to engage the brakes on an Xbox controller. So it's kind of, it's kind of hard to answer their questions. And I do try to encourage them to come and join us on YouTube, but and from there easily to Discord where people can actually help him. What kind of economy was that? Satisfactory. Well, we don't need another hauler. The hauler that I bought, though, is almost full. And the reason it's full is because I'm reticent to get rid of anything right now on the edge of a update. I'm hanging on to stuff because I don't know what to get rid of. And although I suspect I don't need 4,000 chromatic metal or whatever it comes to. I'm sure it's more than 4,000. It's the entire bottom row of the storage on a 48 slot hauler. So I'm sure. I'm interested. I wasn't paying attention, and I don't know if the infestation thing. Oh, good, it is there. Those infestation sites with the monstrosities, they can be tricky. Yay! I like seeing that Your standing with the Gek has increased. I saw Funny Imp's take on the monstrosities. He did a much better job at it. He did not get hurt. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was easy to get out of, you know. So it wasn't a huge worry. But I'm really interested in what the mechanics are going to be in the update. I'm really interested in that. I know that there's problems with the beginning of the game, and for those of you who haven't played the very beginning of the game recently, you can watch Sword do it. He just went through it, and just completed the farmer yesterday, and is blasting forward. I fell asleep, so I don't know what he did after that. There's so many of us that fall asleep, and it's not Sword's fault, you know, it's just that time of day. Let's get rid of that. Send that away. Oh, God. All this chromatic metal, there's so much of it. But some of the mechanics that are sort of hinky, things like giving gravitino balls to the overseer, giving daggers to the armorer, having that mission pop up right away. There they are. As soon as you lay down a piece of base. And, you know, that really shocked me when that happened. That was last November when that happened. So you put down one base part. There's my guys over there. These are my guys. You put down one base part, and all of a sudden you're launched into a new mission. And what you need to be doing, of course, is awakenings. So I'm hoping that they fix that. I think they were trying to fix the problem by taking away the need for that prefabricated room. That's what caused the whole thing. And well, that's not going to help. We need a space station. We haven't been in a wealthy system in a while, huh? Is that a red star with a alien race in it? I never saw them for 3,000 hours, and now I'm seeing them all the time. Here we go. There's some other mechanics, and you know, I'm gonna have to think about it to actually remember what they are. But that looks cool. Blue sky, purple grass, yellow water. Oh, whoa! Whoops! What is it that we needed again? I think it's a trade vessel. We only have 4. Here's one. Let's see if this guy's for sale. Nope. Maybe better luck finding a trade vessel in a Gek system. That's another mechanic, I guess, that reminds me that needs to be worked on a little bit is finding, God forbid, let us sell frigates. I don't care about the starships, the number of starships, selling starships. That's not really something I think about too much. I just keep myself out of, you know, try to keep myself from owning 6 of them, so that there's always room, you know, if something wonderful just shows up all of a sudden. But the frigate issue, I don't have any marrow bulb. The frigate issue is kind of crazy. having to send them out, especially when they get to S-class. We have a couple of S-class frigates that we're going to have to get rid of. And I'm hoping that they put the sail thing back in there. There's nothing to do here. Assault a freighter, that's crazy. I don't want to do that. Alright. Nothing to do here. Oi. No fighters either. So it's a short runway though, so we can check it out. There's things marked here. Isn't that weird? Or does that just mean that there's something for me to do here? That can't mean that. Did that take care of one of them? Nope. That's weird. Boy. That was horrible. And of course the number one biggest fear in Permadeath, those freighters. Those freighters disappearing, that's I think we have a 200 right there. That's pretty intense. Oh, that was better. 218, not much. Let's sell these other ones. Purchase, sell. Alright. Ah. Oh, it isn't. I was gonna say this suit is clean, but it isn't. Let's get rid of that stuff. Uh-oh, my stomach's gonna start growling. Sell garbage. 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 Is there something else? Well, I'm kind of hanging on to the Gek relics. Cleaned all this mess up. I still have, what I have is too much pure ferrite now. Because I took all those trays away, and too much ionized cobalt. And my whole suit was full of carbon, but I put it on the, all on the extra hauler. Alright, well that wasn't very useful. I'd like to drop down and see what kind of a planet this is really quickly. Oh, there we go. We can't even get through the atmosphere. Whoops. It's pretty. But I mean, gosh, we didn't even get through the atmosphere before the storm started. Low security, though. That's interesting. Is that a rocket? Stormy, stormy. Humming eggs. Fishes. That's it. Alright. Low security, though. That's interesting. I love the way that this ship flies. By the way, I changed her name. Shimmer. I kept the XR7, though, because one of you has to tell me, but I think XR7 is a car. May not be a very good one, but I think it is a car. Alright, let's see. We don't want to get into anything too dangerous here. This is one of those days when I just, I don't really feel like making a video. Oh, what was that? Yeah, right there. There's a wealthy Gek system. But I feel a responsibility to make a video. I really think I should make like 5, but we'll have to see about that. That's a full day's work. Oh, boy, what an ugly sky. Oh, man. It's awful. bound to miss one of them. I was moving too fast. I've said this before, you know, use your thrusters. Don't use your whatever it's called, your fast thrust. I just use the launch key. Get him? Oh, this guy's hurt. There we go. There's a couple more here. Here we go. Oh, look at how dead that moon is right there. Hello, Gecky person. All the Gek we learned in the only, oops, fired my guns. And the only Gek word I got out of that sentence was the word Gek. Well, I don't particularly like that kind of freighter. Not terribly interested in it. Oh, man. I would like my mouth to not be so dry. Oh, is that a freighter out there? Or a cargo pod? Oh, look at this. Winged hauler coming in. Wasn't someone saying they were looking for this kind of a hauler? With the box nose and the wings? But it's got those, oh, hello. It's got those engines, though, that are kind of awful. So I don't remember if someone was looking for that. This is only a B-Class 43. I like the tail. But those engines aren't very much fun. It makes it look like it's not really flying. It just looks like a toy being thrown through the air. Yummy, yummy. Oh boy, these wealthy people, they never have the good stuff. They keep it all to themselves. That's not a terrible rifle. I mean, you know, it shows some promise for the system. I don't know why I'm looking at that. Ah, boy. It's kind of silly. The color of space here is making everything look weird and plasticky. What do we got? Another plant room. Good grief. Alright. They're really pushing the plants. That's a long runway, by the way. See this joint right here? I don't know if you can see my pointer, but a short runway stops right there. And a long runway goes all the way out there, and it takes forever for ships to come in. Most of you watching this know all of this stuff. And some of you are really quite good at ship hunting. But for those that don't realize that, it makes a difference. Let's see here. I was looking for more passive missions. Passive, you know. Not passive like, oh, I'm walking through the forest and a sentinel gets in my face. But passive like just scanning a rock. Not finding very many of those. Oh, man. These are almost all nanites. Look at this. Only this one for the Gek isn't. Oh, boy. This is for the Merchants Guild. Let's go do this. It'll only take a minute. Hi. Did I already talk to this guy? I think I did. Or was that the Gek I talked to? I mean the Viking. Oh, cool. It's my birthday! 500,000 almost. Here's a dead guy. He's dead. You're dead to me. Look, here's a gold fighter. B-18. Look at that. That's a nice, cool, trippy looking fighter right there. I wouldn't fly it, but it's cool looking. It's too small for me. I'm a pack rat. It's on the frozen planet, and it's dark there. I wasn't on target. Stay on target. I have Star Wars in my brain. Can't be helped. Oh, that looked so cool when I was coming down. I mean, it is cool. These rocks are cool. I've seen a lot of awesome bases built in these things. A friend of mine on Steam, Gatton, he has a base built in one of those. It's really awesome looking. Alrighty. Wintry weather. I think that means it's calm. Average sentinels, abundant flora, fair fauna. Is that what it said? Saving chart. It's not a good time of day. That thing is awesome. Look how huge this thing is. I mean, it's like downhill. Look at that. That is so cool. Aha. Did hear something behind me. That's a mineral. Oh, I had it. There it is. Itty bitty teeny tiny thing. Oh my gosh. It's like dog sized. Where's the door? There it is. I ran right past it before. Twice. Alright, what's wrong with this thing? Let's see. It was pure ferrite and copper, and cobalt and pugnium. I can do that. I always check to make sure I can do it before I start. Here we go. It's better to abandon a mission than to waste half your materials on it, you know. See much of anything else around here. There's a knowledge stone up there. Some phosphor. Of course, it's nighttime, so it's hard to find animals in the dark. I see Ballisticola was circumnavigating this morning. Look at there's an S-Class life support module. If you are interested in that hauler, because I don't remember who it was, here's a booster code. I'll leave it up for just a second. I had a hard time getting a hold of my doctor's office this morning. It's actually not my doctor, it's the transitions doctor. Transitioning out of the camp that I was locked up in back into life. They wouldn't answer their phone, so that was their problem. They changed my appointment, and I told you about this. I wasn't interested in what the woman was saying to me, so I didn't remember what she said. I had to call the hospital. They had to look it up for me. It's pretty bizarre. So I think that one's fungal. Yep, that's definitely dead. On to the next system before I destroy my ship on these rocks. Where did it go? Sometimes when I'm watching these back to see what I need to write down, I see that I've skipped past these awesome systems. Because I wasn't looking at the information. I was looking at whatever information at that time. This time I was looking at wealth. Let's see, what do we got there? Super critical. Oh, that is a solid blue grass planet. Come on, Scanner-rama. Oh, okay. Let's go to the... Oh, hello. That's got a yellow sky. That has a yellow sky. Also a lush. Yep, they both are. Alright. Here's another one. A lot more planets in this system than I realized. Hot planet. Alright. Oh, I forgot I was going to try to buy a trade vessel, too. We got a few more minutes here. Pick up some more missions. Look for another hyperdrive. It's going to be a slow process fixing the hyperdrive like this. I might have to just sit in a station or go back to whatever the name of that star system was. I think it's the star system where I fought Foe, the other fighter. Something. Oh yeah, that's right. Like, ooh, there's a mission I got done. Woo! Alrighty, what do we got? We gotta do something. 2 of these in a row, both for Explorers Guild. That's odd. Is there a 3-star pirate? Yeah, we might. Meh, I don't know. Meh. Meh. I don't want to fight a pirate right now. The color of this, that's nice. It's an A46. Look at the color. It's like, I guess it's red and yellow. Just take a closer look. I mean, it's not a 48 slot hauler, but that's pretty good for an A, right? I think it is. But yeah, that's trippy looking. Alright. Not shopping. Stop it. Stop ship hunting. What we really need is an S64% hyperdrive Explorer. But I am not going to go sit in Explorer's Paradise for 3 weeks or however long Sword's been at it. Nope. This is a wealthy system. Let's look here. C-class. Oh my gosh. I need to like, sorry, jigging around here. I need to, increase the fluid in my blood or something. My brother, if you look in the notes from, I think it was yesterday, thinks maybe it's the diabetes causing me to be thirsty. I think it's this, medication I'm on. Oh, having a drink there. We're gonna hit one more system. Oh, no, we're not. We're going right there. Completely forgot. This is what we're doing. Oh, darn it. One of these days I'm gonna get one of those signs that says I'm recording. Oh, that yellow sky, it just ruins the grass, you know. It doesn't make any sense at all. I forgot that we need cadmium, so tomorrow we're gonna go hit some red stars. Get some cadmium. Let's see if there's anything on the ground other than that sodium right there. There's some silver colored grav balls. These rocks are trippy. Look at these rock formations. Got red trees and... I know a lot of you remember when you used to be able to stop your forward movement. I'm holding my finger down on the brake here. That mountain looks awesome though. Let's go check this mountain out. Look at this. This is cool. Excuse me. Sorry. Is that a render or is that a deposit, I wonder? Oy. That's cool. Here's a plateau or a table rock. It's awesome. Oh, there's a building up here. Oh, it's a transmission tower. Alright, we'll pick it up right here tomorrow. We got frenzied sentinels. There's a great looking cave right there too. Alright, you guys. Thanks so much for watching my nearly sound asleep video. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.